Hello guys, so in this video I will explain about e-commerce in Islam, and there's three questions and I will answer it for the number one first. What is e-commerce? So I will explain about what is e-commerce. E-commerce is everything about digital market that happen on the internet, like it's like a transaction between us and the buyer, but it is from the internet. And there's a platform that we can use for a digital transaction such as Shopee, Tokopedia, and there's a lot of more. So the point is e-commerce is a place where we can have a transaction online digitally. So the second question is, what is the Islamic ruling on online selling and buying? Selling and buying things online is actually allowed in Islam as long as there a correct payment and there's an akad between the seller and the buyer. So in Islam, it is actually allowed. I think it is the reason why e-commerce exists at the first place. It is to make sure the seller and the buyer have the right akad between each other, so the payment method is correct and halal. So it is actually allowed in Islam. And the last question is, what is dropshipping? It is allowed in Islam. Explain it clearly. So the dropshipping is like a method when a seller and the buyer not having the goods first. So it comes from a supplier to a buyer. I will make a graphic about it to make it easier to explain. Um, so the purpose of the seller is to make the price higher so they gain profit from it. So it is allowed in Islam. Actually, I read several articles about it, and it could be haram or and it could be halal, depends on the deal from the seller and the supplier. If they both having an agreement first to raise the price, so it is actually halal, so we can actually do that. But if the supplier don't know about it, they is having an incorrect payment, so it is not allowed in Islam. So they need to make agreement first. I guess, guys, that is my three answer for these three questions. I hope it answers all of them. Thank you very much for watching. I think that is enough. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.